Hey everyone, welcome back to the channel. Thanks for joining me. Today we're going to be taking a look at Mechanic Studios or Mech Fans Toys, whichever the one they are this week. Their MS-21B Revolt. This is their version of a shattered glass hot rod. Pretty interesting and overall nice little figure. But let's get into it. So in the box, obviously you get the figure, but you also get a fishing rod done in a sort of blue silver metallic. It's really nice. Fits in the hands, and you can actually use both hands. Make it look like he's reeling in a fish. This is the first of two blasters, both done in purple metallic with some nice detail. It's nice to see that they did two different blasters, two different designs, and it's not just the same blaster twice, but both are done in that same purple metallic, and both look really good. You get his saw hand attachment, once again done in silver. All it does is it fits into the hand like his blaster, but it's nice that they included it. In addition to the head that comes on the bot, you do get another head with the visor down, which looks good. Done with red paint for the visor and white paint for the face and the crest. And you get a second head, which is the mustache version with an angry shouting expression. Both faces, or actually all three faces, are surprisingly nice. Well done with paint. And I do like the metallic eyes on all three. So let's take a look at the figure. Coming up close and personal, you've got, once again, the white face with the red metallic eyes and white on the crest. Looks really good. Black all the way around. You can do a full 360. You can look up a tad. Could look down also just a little bit. Coming across shoulders, you got solid panels, which is nice, no breakup there. To the top of the shoulders, where you've got gray paint from car mode coming through. Interesting joint here, but sadly it only allows for that much up, which is a disappointment. That's a bummer. Also limiting is to the side when bringing the arms up. Really wish they would have approached that differently, but it is what it is. You can do a full 360. You do have bicep rotation, 90 degrees on the elbow. Coming down to the arms, you've got silver on the wheels, silver on the exhaust blasters, and also on the hands there. So it's a nice detail. Hands are done also in a light gray, and they do rotate. Coming out of the waist rotation is there, but no ab crunch, which is a bit disappointing with modern standards. Coming down to the hips, you can go up that far. Your knee can actually bend a little bit backwards. You do have rotation here on the thigh. It's very tight on the mushroom peg, just so you're aware. Knees can do a 90 bend, and I didn't show it, but they can actually go more than 90 out, a little bit more than 90. And then feet can go a little bit up, a little bit down. Rotation side to side, and a nice rocker. So articulation is pretty limited on this guy, but the decor is there. It looks really good. Silver from the headlights coming through. This purple, I believe it's actually a sticker. I don't know if you can see it, but it's really thick and gives me the feeling that it's a sticker and not paint. But it looks good. Very similar to the color on the back, or on the spoiler. But pretty clean for the most part from the back. Oh, I didn't do this for this wheel. There we go. You've got the exhaust pipes from car mode coming through, and make sure that these black pieces are down because that'll limit your knee rotation. And don't be afraid if these come off. They can definitely do that. If you're like me and you don't want to take them off to put the wheel up when you're transforming it, it's fine. They'll clear it, but if you want to take it off to do that, you can do that. You can also take these off during transformation too if you want. It's your option. But overall, really good looking bot. It's just some limitation in the articulation, which I feel, should be standard fare at this point. Tell me what you think in the comments. For a size comparison, I'm actually pretty surprised. Mechanic Studios, they tend to do oversized bots, and this guy's not much oversized. He's a little more than a head shorter than the New Age Shattered Glass Prime, and he's about the same height of a Magic Square car bot. So honestly, I think that he could fit in your collection as far as size. Let's go ahead and get down to transformation. You want to go ahead and bring the arms out a little bit, pull forward on the chest, undo the back section just to get it out of the way. Bring these sections up, unfold the hood, bring it up around the head. This will bend down, and you actually want to make sure you give yourself enough room for clearance because you have to rotate this section here on this ball peg. So give that a spin, fold the head down, but you need to bring the arms up just like that. Bring out the engine with the rest of the hood. I don't know why this is on a ball or on a pin, because I don't know if it's intended to spin, but you get that, but it puts it up on the windshield. So I don't know why this rotates. It's odd to me. But anyhow, bring that down, rotate your arms 180 degrees. Hands don't matter, and the exhaust can stay on just right as it is. Now, make this connection here on each side. And there's the front pretty much done. Let's go ahead and work on the back. Give your waist a rotate. You're going to turn your legs out 90 degrees, which is tight. Actually, I did that backwards. You want to turn them in 90 degrees. You want the majority of the waffles down. As you saw me do, open up the leg. Go ahead and flip this little black piece forward, because it's going to make the connection to cover the hands. Now, unpeg it, bring the leg forward, and I like to make this connection first. Because it's easier to do it now than it is to do it later. Kind of hold that in, and we'll probably need to adjust it later. Do the same thing here. Unfold the front of the leg. Bring this forward. And make this connection here. All the little things that need to come together. And bring this section down. Oh, we forgot to bring this up. That's why we're having trouble. And lastly, bring your wheels up. Now don't forget to make this connection on the bottom. The legs will peg in to themselves on the bottom of the car. And there we go. I'll get it cleaned up and we will take a look at it. And here we have Revolt in car mode, and it's not bad. I really do like the metallic windshield. Looks really nice. Silver rims coming through. You have the longer exhaust ports now for the back of the car. Engine does spin around. There is a peg. There's a peg there for it, but I don't know. I don't feel like an engine should be up close and on top of the hood. And it leaves a big gap here. So personally, I prefer it down here. So I may glue it in place like that. Let me know what you think in the comments. But I do love the big purple spoiler. Looks really nice, done in the metallic purple. You've got the silver for the headlights. There's the view from the bottom. Definitely a head hiding out in there. Doesn't matter which way it faces. It's not gonna rub the bottom or rub the ground. But a lot of black plastic on this figure, unfortunately. And the view from the back, not the best. It doesn't say to do so in the instructions, but you can rotate the feet. It's a little bit hard because it has to clear the ankles, but you can do that if you choose. Me, I'm going to leave them in robot mode, so it doesn't really matter. But overall, a very decent version of Hotrod. And he rolls just fine. Just for comparison, here he is next to New Age Monero. They're jazz. So final thoughts on Mechanic Studios Revolt. I think he's a very nice looking bot. As far as negatives, he could have used a lot more paint. It's disappointing that all of the black is bare plastic. There's very little paint, and even the silver is very little and far between. Face sculpt is really, really nice. I do like the head sculpts that they included in addition to this one. Very nice touches, to be honest. The accessories definitely feel adequate. I'm actually surprised that even threw in the fishing pole, to be honest. But honestly, I feel it could have been done better, especially with the articulation in the shoulders. That's a bit disappointing. And the car looks good. It feels like it's flat. Not like boring flat, like a pancake. It's very narrow from top to bottom. And you'll see in the pictures, I'll put one in just to show that at the end here. But overall, he's a beautiful figure. Just some minor negatives. So do I recommend him? Yeah, I think that even though they tend to go oversized, I feel his size is adequate to fit in your collection, but you might feel differently. I'm really considering getting the Hotrod version as well. So we shall see. I picked mine up from thechosenprime.com. Check them out. Very, very wonderful people to work with. But thank you for watching. If you haven't already, please hit that subscribe button. We were on our way to 2,000. We just broke 1,000. So if you're a first-time watcher, by all means, please hit that subscribe button and help the channel grow. And again, thank you for watching, and I'll see you again next time.